Mikel, quick turnaround, but did you take a minute to soak everything in on Wednesday night? Have you been able to celebrate with your players?
Yeah, we had a great dinner in Madrid after the game. A lot of happy faces, great energy, families around. So yeah, it was a really beautiful evening. And the next morning, ready for the Premier League again, start to prepare Ipswich and the tough game that we have ahead of us.
But can you use the euphoria, the confidence? Can that move over into the league campaign and the league form, because it's obviously 2 draws in a row now? Can you take the European form into the league?
That's what we want to do, and that's what we discussed this morning. So now the full focus is in the Premier League. We have 2 vital games ahead of us after the 2 draws, and we need to put not only the form, because I think we've been very strong in both performances, but the details that have taken 4 points away from us that are a lot of value.
And you said it was one of your greatest nights on Wednesday. Are you hungry for more nights like
100%. That? Hopefully it's many more much better than that one to come. But at least it's a part of a process and a step that we have to take as a team and as a club. And it was great. It was great to understand that the team is capable in this context and at this level to deliver the kind of performance and results that we did.
And it's a young team. Will they have no fear now against any team in the world?
Well, certainly we'll have the confidence. Once you've done it, and you have experience, that it's much easier to do it again. And on top of that, we had still a lot of things to do better, to learn and to improve, which is great. But that belief and that experience, I think, is something very, very important.
In terms of the league then, Newcastle and Nottingham Forest will close the gap on you. How conscious are you of that and the need to secure the Champions League place?
Yes, very much. We know that we have to start to win games, that the results and the teams behind us are coming very fast, especially Newcastle with the run of form that they are in at the moment. So we need that. We have this urgency right now, and we have to deliver.
And in terms of the game this weekend, Ipswich could be relegated. Does that play on your mind at all when there's a man next to you in McKenna who could be in the, going through turmoil in just a few moments?
For sure, you understand the context, but I think we have very different objectives, and our aim and our job is to deliver those, and we have to go there to be better than that and win the game.
And how important is it to you to keep the title race alive a bit longer as well?
That's what we talked again. It's increasing the probability and delaying it as much as possible, and that's what we want to do on Sunday.
In terms of Thomas Partey, he's going to miss that Champions League first leg semi-final with suspension. With the 2 games, Ipswich and then Crystal Palace, to what extent do you experiment with who might fill his position?
Yeah, that's going to be down to the availability that we have, which players can we use and for how long in those 2 matches, and then decide, is it worth doing this or we just focus on what we have to do. But for sure, the priority is going to be getting the results that we need to win the games.
And we've seen you improvise with players in different positions. You must have a lot of confidence that you could move somebody into midfield and they would perform.
Yeah, we have the necessity to do that. We will do, and we have certain players that can do that. It's not ideal when you are going to play such a big moment, but certainly as well, we have the good examples of good examples that they've done it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.